Hey guys, JokerFan45 here, and I'm doing another review. I know it's not more Thomas stuff. We'll probably do that later, but today I'm going to talk to you about this app that I've been playing for quite a while. It's a very interesting app, and it's really good. I mean, there is a major downside to it, but I'll get to that in a minute. What this app is an interactive library of books. Basically, you pick a so-called book, and you get to play as one or two characters that, develop over time in a story, and they're, going through their conflicts, they interact with other characters. You make choices that determine your character's personality. Not factions or anything, I mean, you automatically play as the good guys, but you determine their personality as well as the outcome of the book and how successful you are at the end. The two books that I want to talk to you about today are Most Wanted Book 1 and The Haunting of Braidwood Manor. Both of these are in the mystery category, but there's also fantasy and romance. Choices seems to be focused more on the romance books, but I think they should add a little bit more to it. Like, they have a whole fantasy series right now, a trilogy of fantasy novels right now, and they have some mystery books too. I want to see more mystery though, because that's kind of more my thing. They have a lot of romance books, and that kind of bugs me a little bit, but there's one thing that bugs me more. This app, while it is free when you get it, you will have to pay for certain things. Like, in order to make certain choices that, make the story have a better outcome, you have to buy diamonds. You'll start with a small supply of diamonds at first when you first play the app. But when you run out, you have to pay in order to get more. You also need keys to continue on to the next chapter. The app will automatically give you 2 to start with, but then after that, you gotta pay. Otherwise, you gotta wait like 2 to 4 hours to play the next chapter, and that's really annoying. But I will admit, this app got me hooked, basically based on the stories that I've played. I will talk about The Crown and the Flame Book 1 when I get to it, but first I want to talk about... this video, I want to talk about The Haunting of Braidwood Manor and Most Wanted Book 1. Both of these are mystery books, but they're different types of mysteries. Most Wanted Book 1 is about a detective and a Texas Marshal that have to team up in order to take down this criminal that's, going around killing people for a certain reason. You're trying to figure out what that reason is, where to find him, and who he's going to target next. There's great character development in this book. You basically play as Detective Dave Reyes, a Los Angeles detective, and Samantha Massey, a Texas Marshal. Both of these characters are unique in their own way. Dave is more calm, while Sam is, the rough, tough gal. And these two, have a good chemistry, and it betters by the end of the book if you make the right choices. Again, some choices have to be paid for, and it's unfortunate, but the outcome is pretty cool. And there are some pretty interesting twists as you go further along. Now, The Haunting of Braidwood Manor is more of a horror story. Basically, you play as a girl, and you get to pick the name for her, but the default name is Hannah. And you're basically having visions of your dead brother, and you're trying to figure out why it's happening, so you go to this manor in order to, find the secrets of why your brother Jonathan is existing. Along the way, you meet people, and your relationship grows with them. You also discovered the disturbing secrets behind the manor. And I won't give anything away, but it gets pretty predictable the further you go along. That's the one thing I'm a little concerned about, but other than that, it's a really good story. It's entertaining, at least. And I enjoyed it. It's also a bit short, Most Wanted Book 1 was longer, but this one's kind of short, but it's still an entertaining story nonetheless. Both of these stories are worth checking out, and I really do hope that Most Wanted Book 2 comes out soon. I really want to play that because, I mean, you know, I love the first book so much. I want to continue the story. I love Dave and Sam. I want to keep going. I did get into contact with the people that, you know, make choices, and they said, we're glad that you like this book, but we're not sure if or when we're going to do book 2. And I was a little disappointed by that, because I'm really looking forward to book 2 of Most Wanted. Let me know what you guys think. Have you checked out this app before? Or are you interested in checking it out? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you've played one of the other stories, how are they? This is JokerFan45, and I'll see you around, guys. Have a good one.